Hidden in plain sight, these top 7 wheat pennies could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Money bag from rare mint errors to historical treasures, these coins are turning heads in the collector world. Could one be sitting in your pocket right now? Let's dive in. Number 1. Did you just find an old penny with the year 1917 and an S under it? Don't spend it just yet. Because what you're holding could be worth more than a luxury vacation or even a new car. Some lucky collectors have cashed in big, all from a single 1-cent coin. In this video, we're unlocking the secrets behind the legendary 1917 S wheat penny, and what makes it a goldmine for collectors today. Back in the year 1917, America was deeply involved in World War I, and the San Francisco Mint was pushing out coins that would later become treasures of the future. Among them, the 1917 S wheat penny stands out not just as a historical piece, but as a rare prize that coin hunters dream about. This coin was struck over 100 years ago, yet it still carries so much importance in the world of numismatics that collectors around the globe are still searching for it with passion and excitement. What makes this penny so special isn't just its age, it's the mint mark and its sharply defined design. If you flip the coin and look just below the date, you'll see a tiny S. That's the symbol that tells you this penny was minted in San Francisco. Combine that with its bold Lincoln bust on the obverse and its crisp 1 cent, United States of America, wheat stalks on the reverse, and you've got a coin that carries both beauty and story. Coins from this mint and time period are often struck with less detail, but finding a sharply struck 1917 S is like striking gold. Now remember, not every coin is rare or valuable, and that's why it's important to watch the complete video. In numismatics, every detail matters, and everything is knowledge. The more you learn, the better your chances of identifying a true treasure in your collection. Today, this penny is considered extremely desirable among collectors because of its low surviving population in higher grades. Many of these coins were heavily circulated, worn down by years of use during the Roaring Twenties and the Great Depression that followed. A coin like this in fine or very fine condition is already a prize, but if you come across one in mint state condition, that's when things really get exciting. Sharp edges, strong details, and original red luster can dramatically raise its value and demand on the market. So how much can a 1917 S wheat penny really be worth? Hold on to your seat, because when this coin appears in mint state condition at major auctions, it has fetched jaw-dropping prices ranging from $38,600 to as high as $120,000. Yes, you heard that right. A tiny copper penny, just 1 cent, transforming into a life-changing payday. That's the kind of magic that keeps coin collectors hooked and always on the hunt. If you're searching for this coin, here's what to look for. Flip through those old coin jars, estate sale boxes, and flea market bins. You're specifically hunting for a 1917 penny with a clear S mark right beneath the date. Check the quality of the coin's surface. The cleaner and crisper it looks, the better. Avoid damaged or heavily corroded coins, and keep your eyes open for the ones that still show their original reddish tone. These features can multiply the coin's value overnight. Collectors are always on the lookout for certified examples graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. If you find one in your collection, don't clean it or tamper with it. That can destroy its value instantly. Instead, consider getting it professionally graded to determine its condition and authenticity. Auctions and private sales for high-grade 1917 S wheat pennies are constantly generating buzz, and demand for these coins only continues to rise every year. In conclusion, the 1917 S wheat penny isn't just a piece of copper, it's a window into American history, a masterpiece of minting, and a potential jackpot for any collector lucky enough to find it. Its rarity, beauty, and historical significance make it one of the most treasured 1-cent coins ever produced. With prices reaching from $38,600 to an incredible $120,000, this is a coin worth dreaming about, and worth hunting for every single day. Thanks a lot for watching and being a part of this incredible coin journey. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to smash the like button, share this with your collector friends, and drop a comment below telling us what rare coin you're hunting next. Your support helps keep this channel growing, and together, we'll uncover even more hidden treasures from the world of rare coins. Number 2. What if that old penny lying in your drawer for decades was actually worth more than $20,000? Sounds unbelievable, right? But stay with us, because today we're diving into the world of a coin that many people overlook every single day, the 1937 wheat penny with no mint mark. This 1-cent coin may look ordinary, but the hidden value behind it might just shock you. The year 1937 marked an era where America was recovering from the Great Depression and approaching a world on the brink of another war. That year, the United States Mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies, but something about the 1937 no-mint mark penny stands out in the world of rare coin collecting. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use mint marks at that time, this coin has quietly become one of the most desirable 1-cent pieces among serious numismatists. The 1937 wheat penny is part of the iconic Lincoln Wheat series that ran from 1909 to 1958. On the obverse, we see the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, engraved by Victor D. Brenner, while the reverse features 2 bold wheat ears flanking the words, 1 cent, a symbol of American strength and growth during difficult times. What sets this penny apart is its sharp design, strong strike quality, and the fact that some examples were struck with unexpected clarity and preserved in pristine condition. You might wonder, if millions were made, why is it rare? The answer lies in the surviving condition and collector demand. While it's true that the 1937 penny isn't rare in poor condition, finding one in near-perfect, uncirculated quality is incredibly hard. Most of these coins were heavily circulated in the 1930s and 40s, meaning they were worn down and lost their original brilliance. However, a few escaped into private hands untouched, and those examples are now skyrocketing in value. Not every 1937 penny is worth a fortune, and that's why watching the full video matters. In numismatics, the tiniest details make all the difference, and every bit of knowledge gives you an edge. So if you're curious whether your coin is the real deal or just pocket change, stay tuned because we're going to show you exactly what to look for. So, what's driving collectors crazy about this coin today? It's all about rarity and condition. Coins with their original red luster, full details, and no scratches are in extremely high demand. These are the coins that grab the attention of top buyers at auctions and private sales. With strong collector interest and fewer high-quality specimens available each year, prices continue to climb. Now, here comes the exciting part. How much is a 1937 no-mint mark penny really worth today? In mint state condition, with sharp strikes and original color, these coins have sold at auction for jaw-dropping prices ranging from $22,500 to as high as $240,000. Yes, that's one tiny penny fetching life-changing amounts of money. That's why collectors and treasure hunters are constantly on the lookout for this specific coin. If you want to hunt one down or check your collection, here's what to do. Start by examining the date. Make sure it clearly reads 1937. Then check under the date. There should be no mint mark at all, which confirms it was struck in Philadelphia. Pay close attention to the condition. Coins with full detail in Lincoln's hair and jawline, plus original red shine, are the ones with the highest value. Don't clean the coin or polish it. Doing so could ruin its worth forever. Experienced collectors often recommend getting coins like this professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can greatly increase the coin's credibility and value in the eyes of buyers and dealers. Many collectors have found valuable coins hidden in old family albums, inherited collections, and even flea markets. So always be looking, because the next great discovery could be yours. The 1937 no-mint mark wheat penny is more than just a piece of copper. It's a symbol of American resilience, a piece of art, and in some cases, a small fortune waiting to be discovered. The value is rising, collector interest is booming, and awareness of these historical coins is higher than ever. And with auction records showing prices between $22,500 and $240,000, it's a clear signal. This penny is worth chasing. Thanks a lot for watching and being part of this exciting coin journey. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it, share it with your fellow collectors, and drop a comment below. Have you ever come across a 1937 penny? Your feedback fuels our passion, and we can't wait to bring you more incredible discoveries from the world of rare and valuable coins. Number 3. What if I told you that a simple 1-cent coin from 1941 could be hiding in your pocket right now, and could be worth nearly $90,000? Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just another penny, it's a coin that has shocked collectors at auctions and turned everyday people into surprise winners. Welcome to the story of the 1941 wheat penny with the D mint mark, a coin that might just change the way you look at your change forever. The year was 1941, and the world was on the edge of chaos as World War II began to consume nations across the globe. In the United States, while preparing for war, the Denver Mint was busy producing millions of copper Lincoln cents. But among the massive production that year, something unique happened. A small number of 1941 D wheat pennies were struck with unusual sharpness, distinct details, and preserved in conditions so fine, they would later become the hidden treasures of coin collectors around the world. This particular penny may look ordinary at first glance, but take a closer look, because what you see might be history in your hands. It features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front, with the words, "In God We Trust," arching above, and "Liberty" to the left. Flip it over and you'll see the classic wheat stalks framing the words, 1 cent, United States of America. A design that symbolized strength, unity, and growth in one of the most uncertain times in American history. So, what makes the 1941 D wheat penny so special? First, it was minted in Denver, which is marked by a small D under the date on the obverse side. While millions were minted, most were circulated heavily during the war years. But here's the twist: not all 1941 D pennies are valuable. Only those preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition hold the key to staggering value. The details in Lincoln's hair, the texture of the wheat stalks, the clarity of the lettering, all these features must be sharp, bold, and untouched by time, and this is why you should never judge a coin by the date alone. Not every 1941 D penny is rare, but the rare ones can be worth a small fortune. That's why it's so important to watch this entire video. In numismatics, every detail, every imperfection, and every feature tells a story, and having the right knowledge is the true power behind coin collecting. Collectors around the world are on the hunt for high-grade specimens of this coin. Many of the 1941 D wheat pennies were lost to time, damaged, worn, or tossed aside. But the few that were preserved in bank rolls, collector albums, or forgotten drawers have now resurfaced and are making headlines in the coin market. With demand rising and supply shrinking, the value of this coin is climbing fast, and smart collectors know that now is the time to look closely. So how much is this tiny copper penny actually worth today? Hold your breath, because depending on condition, luster, and grading, the 1941 D wheat penny has sold at auction for anywhere from $13,850 all the way up to a jaw-dropping $92,000. That's right, just one well-preserved penny from 1941 can bring home more than a brand new luxury car or a down payment on a house. Want to know how to identify one? Start by checking your coin jar or old penny rolls. Look for the 1941 date with a small D mint mark directly beneath it. Hold it under a light. Look at the detail in Lincoln's cheek, hair, and coat. Inspect the wheat stalks on the back. Do they look fresh and crisp or flat and faded? The sharper the detail, the more value it holds. And if your coin still has that bright red or reddish-brown tone, you're looking at a very desirable piece. Collectors highly recommend getting these coins graded by top-tier services like PCGS or NGC if you believe you've found a gem. A professionally certified grade can give buyers the confidence they need to pay top dollar. And remember, never clean or polish the coin yourself, as that can instantly ruin its collector value. Store it safely, and handle it carefully using cotton gloves or soft surfaces. The 1941 D wheat penny represents a powerful piece of American history, a fascinating story of minting excellence, and a thrilling opportunity for modern-day treasure hunters. With auction records pushing values between $13,850 and an astonishing $92,000, this little copper coin has secured its place among the legends of numismatics. Thanks a lot for watching and joining us on another exciting coin adventure. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it with friends and collectors, and leave a comment down below. Do you have a 1941 penny in your collection? We love hearing your stories, and every view, like, and comment helps us grow this amazing community of coin lovers. Stay tuned for more jaw-dropping coin finds coming your way. Number 4. What if I told you that a simple copper penny from 1944, struck during the height of World War II, could be worth over $100,000 today? Yes, a coin that millions of people held in their hands more than 80 years ago could now be the key to an unexpected fortune. This isn't just a coin, it's a piece of history with value that continues to rise, and today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1944 wheat penny with the D mint mark. The year 1944 was one of the most important in American history. While soldiers were fighting overseas, the United States Mint was producing billions of coins to support the wartime economy. In Denver, the Mint was busy striking copper Lincoln cents, but not all of them were created equal. The 1944 wheat penny may have been common at the time, but today, in the right condition, it's turning into one of the most sought-after collector coins in the entire wheat penny series. When you hold a 1944 penny, you're holding a coin born from a world at war. This 1-cent piece features the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, a symbol of unity, strength, and freedom. On the back, you'll see the timeless wheat ears framing the words, 1 cent, United States of America. It's more than just a design, it's a reminder of a generation that faced adversity and came out stronger. And just below the date, you'll spot a small but powerful detail, the letter D, indicating it was minted in Denver. What makes this coin so unique is not just the time period it comes from, but how few have survived in pristine condition. Most 1944 wheat pennies were heavily circulated, used daily in shops, war bonds, and ration programs. Over time, most became scratched, worn down, or damaged. But those few coins that remained untouched, preserved in original mint state condition, are now worth more than ever imagined. Not every 1944 penny is valuable, and this is where knowledge makes all the difference. That's why it's important to watch this full video. Because in numismatics, it's not just about the date, it's about the condition, color, strike, and history behind each coin. And knowing what to look for can be the difference between a 1-cent piece and a 6-figure treasure. The rarest 1944 wheat pennies are those that have remained uncirculated, showing original red luster, sharp edges, and full design detail on both sides. Lincoln's cheek and jawline must be clean and defined, while the wheat stalks on the reverse should show no signs of flattening. These are the coins that make collectors' hearts race and spark bidding wars at major auctions. So, how much can one of these historic pennies be worth today? Brace yourself, because when found in high mint state condition, the 1944 wheat penny has sold for astonishing prices ranging from $63,900 to as high as $128,000. That's right, a single copper coin, once used to buy a loaf of bread, now worth more than a luxury SUV or a college education. If you want to start the hunt or check your own collection, begin by examining every 1944 penny you own. Look for the small D beneath the date. This confirms it was minted in Denver. Next, examine the condition. Does the coin still have its original shine? Are the details sharp and unbroken? If the coin looks unusually clean and untouched, you might just be holding a piece of hidden treasure. Collectors recommend using a magnifying glass or even taking your coin to a professional coin shop for evaluation. And if the coin appears promising, get it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. This adds credibility and boosts its market value. Never clean or alter the coin, as that can destroy its value forever. Instead, store it in a coin holder or safe to protect its delicate surface. The 1944 wheat penny is not just a coin, It's a powerful piece of American wartime heritage, a collectible work of art, and for the lucky few, a life-changing discovery. As more collectors enter the hobby and demand rises, prices continue to climb, making this coin one of the most exciting finds in U.S. coinage history. With values ranging between $63,900 and $128,000, this penny proves that even the smallest things can carry the greatest value. Thanks a lot for watching and being part of this incredible journey through coin history. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it, share it with fellow collectors, and leave a comment below. Have you ever seen or owned a 1944 D penny? Your support means the world to us, and every comment, like, and view helps us bring you more amazing stories from the world of rare coins. Number 5. What if the next coin you pull out of your change jar could be worth tens of thousands of dollars? Sounds impossible, right? But that's exactly the case with a very specific 1-cent coin from 1945 with no mint mark. This ordinary-looking wheat penny could secretly be one of the most valuable coins in your entire collection. So don't blink, because we're about to uncover everything you need to know about this incredible piece of American history. In 1945, America had just won World War II. The country was celebrating peace, rebuilding its economy, and returning to everyday life. During this time, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia was striking millions of Lincoln cents to fuel the booming economy. One of those pennies, struck with no mint mark, is now shocking collectors around the world with its rising value and incredible demand. The design of the 1945 no mint mark wheat penny is iconic. On the front, you'll see the powerful image of Abraham Lincoln, standing strong as a symbol of freedom and unity. On the reverse side, 2 bold wheat stalks curve upward, enclosing the words, 1 cent, United States of America. This isn't just a coin, it's a reflection of a nation that had just emerged from one of the darkest chapters in human history, and was ready to move forward with strength and hope. So what makes this penny with no mint mark so special? It's not just its age or its history, it's the hidden treasure it holds in condition and rarity. Most of these coins were circulated for decades, worn down from pocket to pocket, losing their fine details over time. But a very small number survived in absolutely pristine, untouched condition. These coins, when found today, are creating major waves in the auction world. Now here's the truth: not every 1945 penny is valuable. And that's why you need to watch this entire video. In numismatics, knowledge is everything. From strike quality to surface luster, every detail matters. Knowing what to look for can turn a common penny into a collector's dream, and that dream might be sitting in your collection right now. What collectors truly crave are coins in mint state condition, unworn, uncleaned, and visually stunning. On these rare survivors, Lincoln's cheekbones are sharp, the lettering is crisp, and the wheat stalks look fresh, full, and unbroken. Many of these beautiful pieces were stashed away in coin rolls, hidden in collections, or forgotten in bank boxes, until recently rediscovered by lucky collectors. And now comes the big question: how much is this 1945 no mint mark penny really worth today? Get ready for a surprise, because high-grade examples of this coin have sold at auction for incredible prices ranging from $20,400 all the way up to $90,000. That's right, just one tiny copper penny, once used to buy gum or candy, is now a prized possession among top collectors and investors worldwide. If you want to join the hunt, here's what you need to do. Go through every 1945 penny in your collection or pocket change. Look carefully at the date. Make sure there is no mint mark underneath it, which means it was struck in Philadelphia. Then inspect the coin under good lighting. Look for strong detail in Lincoln's face, sharp edges on the wheat stalks, and that original reddish-orange shine that only uncirculated coins possess. If your coin checks all the boxes, don't clean it, ever. Cleaning can destroy its value instantly. Instead, protect it in a coin flip or holder, and take it to a local coin shop for a professional opinion. If it looks promising, submit it to grading services like PCGS or NGC for certification. Once graded, your coin will be eligible for top dollar sales in the collector market. The 1945 wheat penny with no mint mark is more than just a copper coin. It's a tribute to American resilience, a relic of a triumphant moment in history, and for some, it's an unexpected jackpot. As collector interest continues to grow, and fewer high-grade examples are available, the demand, and the value, only keeps climbing. With prices ranging from $20,400 to an unbelievable $90,000, this humble penny is proof that even the smallest pieces of history can hold massive rewards. Thanks a lot for watching and joining us on another thrilling adventure into the world of rare and valuable coins. If this video inspired you or taught you something new, please like the video, share it with fellow collectors, and drop a comment below. Have you ever found a 1945 penny in great condition? We love hearing your stories, and your support helps this channel grow into a hub for passionate coin lovers everywhere. Number 6. Imagine reaching into your old coin jar and pulling out a penny that turns out to be worth thousands of dollars. Sounds like a dream? It's not. Because today we're exploring a quiet treasure that many collectors overlook, the 1949 wheat penny with no mint mark. This coin might look like every other penny in your change, but some rare examples are now making serious noise in the auction world. The year was 1949. America was adjusting to post-war life, rebuilding industries, and entering a new era of prosperity and optimism. While many things were changing, one thing remained constant. The United States Mint continued producing the Lincoln Wheat Cent, a coin that had already become a staple of American pockets for 40 years. That year, the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of 1-cent coins, but among them, a few were made and preserved so perfectly, they became hidden gems in the world of numismatics. The 1949 no-mint mark wheat penny features the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, his gaze strong and steady, a tribute to leadership and freedom. On the reverse, we see the classic wheat stalks rising on either side of 1 cent, United States of America. A design that connects us to America's roots, its agricultural strength, and its historical pride. But here's where things get exciting. Not all of these pennies are created equal. While millions were minted, only a very small percentage remain in original, uncirculated condition today. Most of these coins went straight into circulation, used in shops, lost in drawers, worn down over decades of use. But a few escaped that fate, sealed away in rolls, envelopes, and private collections, untouched by time. Those are the coins that are now turning heads among top collectors. But not every 1949 penny is rare, and that's exactly why watching this video matters. In coin collecting, small details change everything. Condition, color, strike, and even microscopic features can turn a 1-cent piece into a massive payday. In numismatics, everything is knowledge, and the more you know, the better your chances of finding something extraordinary. The most valuable 1949 wheat pennies are the ones that maintain their sharp details, smooth surfaces, and natural red or reddish-brown luster. Look closely at Lincoln's hair and cheek. Are the lines clean and defined? On the reverse, do the wheat stalks stand tall and sharp, or are they flattened and faded? These tiny clues can reveal whether your coin is worth just 1 cent, or thousands of dollars. So just how much can a 1949 no-mint mark penny be worth in today's collector market? Prepare to be amazed. When found in top mint state condition, untouched and perfectly preserved, this coin has sold for prices ranging from $12,075 all the way up to an incredible $68,000. That's right, a small copper coin, once forgotten in circulation, now becoming one of the most valuable post-war wheat pennies ever discovered. Now if you want to search for this coin, here's how to begin. Look through your old change collections, penny rolls, and inherited coin jars. Focus on coins with the date 1949 and no mint mark under the date. This confirms it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. Then examine the condition. Avoid coins that are scratched, dirty, or heavily worn. Instead, focus on those with strong color, clear lettering, and sharp edge details. Collectors often recommend submitting these coins to professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, especially if the coin appears to be in high mint state condition. Grading not only certifies authenticity, it can dramatically increase your coin's value at auction or private sale. Remember, never clean the coin. Cleaning removes natural toning and lowers its grade, sometimes making it worthless to serious buyers. The 1949 wheat penny with no mint mark is more than just a coin, it's a symbol of America's post-war revival, a timeless design crafted with care, and for some lucky collectors, a serious financial discovery. As interest in rare U.S. coins continues to grow and high-grade specimens become harder to find, the demand for these rare pennies has never been higher. With values reaching between $12,075 and $68,000, this is one coin that should never be overlooked. Thanks a lot for watching and supporting our journey into the world of rare coins. If this video helped you or inspired you to check your old collection, give it a like, share it with your coin-loving friends, and leave a comment below. Have you ever come across a 1949 wheat penny in great condition? We'd love to hear your story. Your views, your engagement, and your passion help this channel grow. And we've got even more coin treasures to reveal next. Number 7. What if that old penny sitting in your desk drawer right now is secretly worth up to $58,000? You might be thinking, it's just a 1953 penny, how valuable could it be? But stay tuned, because the 1953 wheat penny with the D mint mark is shocking collectors across the country with its rising demand and sky-high value in the market. Don't spend it. Watch this video, because this coin could change everything. In 1953, America was riding the wave of post-war growth and stepping into a modern age of technology, television, and booming industry. But while the nation looked to the future, the Denver Mint was quietly pressing millions of Lincoln cents, copper coins that would become the backbone of everyday transactions. One of those coins, marked by the small but powerful D beneath the date, is now making headlines in the coin collecting world. The 1953 D wheat penny features the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor D. Brenner, symbolizing strength, leadership, and legacy. On the reverse, the bold wheat ears wrap around 1 cent, United States of America, connecting back to a time when American agriculture and tradition stood tall. It's not just a coin, it's a snapshot of mid-century America captured in copper. But here's the truth, not all 1953 D pennies are created equal. While millions were struck, very few were saved in pristine, mint-state condition. Most were spent, worn down, and tossed into circulation. And that's exactly what makes the few surviving high-grade examples so incredibly valuable today. These aren't just pennies, they're collector gold, and if you know what to look for, you might already have one in your collection. Let's be clear, not every 1953 D penny is rare. And that's why watching this entire video is so important. In coin collecting, knowledge is the key. From luster to strike quality, even a tiny imperfection can determine whether a coin is worth 1 cent or thousands of dollars. That's the difference between pocket change and a potential jackpot. The coins that bring in the highest prices are those with bold, sharp detail, smooth, untouched surfaces, and original red or reddish-brown luster. Check Lincoln's hair and jawline. Are the lines crisp? On the back, do the wheat stalks rise clearly and cleanly? These visual clues are everything. If your 1953 D penny looks unusually sharp and clean, you may be holding something very, very valuable. So now, the big question, what is a 1953 D wheat penny worth in today's coin market? When preserved in top mint-state condition, the value of this coin has been known to skyrocket from $8,000 all the way to an eye-popping $58,000. That's the power of rarity combined with condition, and it's why serious collectors are always hunting for this underrated gem. If you're ready to search, start with old coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, and forgotten rolls of pennies. Look closely at the date, 1953, and check for the D mint mark underneath. If the coin looks unusually fresh, shiny, or has strong details, don't clean it. Preserve it. Cleaning destroys value. Instead, store it safely and consider having it graded by a top service like PCGS or NGC. Certified coins hold much more value in the market and give buyers confidence that the coin is authentic and accurately graded. Even if your coin doesn't look perfect, it might still be worth far more than face value, especially if it's in higher circulated grades. Every serious collector knows that demand for mid-century wheat pennies in great condition is rising fast, and opportunities like this don't last forever. The 1953 wheat penny is more than just a coin. It's a living piece of American heritage, a collectible tied to a booming era, and in some cases, a life-changing discovery. With values ranging from $8,000 to $58,000, this copper coin is a reminder that small things can hold massive worth when paired with knowledge and patience. Thanks a lot for watching and being a part of this exciting coin hunting journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with fellow collectors, and leave a comment below. Have you found a 1953 penny in your collection? We'd love to hear your story. Your engagement helps grow this amazing community of coin lovers and treasure seekers. And we've got more unbelievable finds coming up next.